Hello, and today's topic is why home equity is a bright spark in the housing market. Now, as we've seen over the last month and a half or so, there's been a tremendous increase in unemployment claims. And as you can imagine, with that, there's a lot of fear spreading widely and rapidly. But here's some of the good news. The initial 4 million unemployment claim filers have likely already found a new job based on research that we've seen. Now, whether that's in industries such as healthcare, food, grocery stores, retail, delivery, we've seen an increase in all of them based on the initial research. Now, breaking down what unemployment means for home ownership and understanding the significant equity Americans currently hold in their properties today are major parts and major factors of seeing the bigger picture clearly and sorting through all the uncertainty. One of the biggest questions that I receive every day is whether the historic unemployment rate will initiate a new surge of foreclosures in the market. It's a very real fear. And despite that fear, the staggering number of claims, there are actually many reasons why we won't see a significant number of foreclosures like we did the housing crash 12 years ago. The amount of equity homeowners have today is a leading differentiator in the current market. And as of today, according to John Burns Consulting, 58.7% of homes in the US have at least 60% equity. That number is drastically different than what it was in 2008 when the housing bubble burst. The last recession was painful, and we all felt it. When prices dipped, many people found themselves owing more on their mortgage than what their homes were actually worth, and thus either short selling their properties or going into foreclosure, unfortunately. Homeowners simply walked away at that point and just couldn't handle it. Now, 42.1% of all homes in the country are actually mortgage free, meaning they're owned free and clear and they owe nothing on them. Those are not at risk of foreclosure. In essence, the amount of equity homeowners have today positions them to be in a much better place than they were in 2008. And here's the bottom line. The fear and uncertainty we feel right now is very real, and that is not going to be easy, and it might not go away anytime soon. We can, though, however, see strength in our current market through homeowner equity that has not been there in the past. That might be the bright spark to help us make it through. Now, 4 very quick topics that I wanted to talk about as to what's happening in the Bay Area market as an update. Number 1, staging is now essential again, so we can help home sellers stage their properties. Number 2, the days on market that previously stopped a few weeks back, where they were not accruing when a property is on the market, are beginning to accrue again per the multiple listing service. Number 3, we can now re-show occupied properties compared to only being able to show vacant properties over the last few weeks of shelter in place. And number 4, the way that off-market properties are functioning now. Off-market properties are properties that were not available to the public and were only available through broker to broker. Now, through MLS rules and the National Association of Realtors, off-market properties are to be known to the public almost immediately if they're marketed in any way, as long as they're marketed outside of one specific brokerage. They have to be shown as a coming soon on the MLS for the public to see and for the public to know about. Otherwise, off-market properties can only be sold via one brokerage if they're made public at all. If you have any questions about that or anything else that's going on in the housing market, please do reach out to me. Once again, I'm Ameer Tantawy with Intero, and we're a Berkshire Hathaway affiliate, and I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.